when it comes to making builds on NBA 2K20, you know, you won't be in that My Player Builder for maybe 20, 40, maybe up to an hour if you really want to get that build up to par and somewhat right of being perfect for you. But that's why you go on YouTube, you click on videos trying to figure out more information about this build. When you try to figure out about this build, you wonder, should I pick attributes or badges? Which one is better? Having more badges or having the best attributes? So today's video, I'm going to help you figure out what you can do. And also, if you're a legend, this video will help you as well. So we're going to talk about the best ways to figure out if the build is best for you. So if you're trying to figure out if I should do max badges on a build to have the most badge points, this video is for you. But if you ever made a build multiple times and you just messed up over and over, drop a like on this video, or you had the wrong stats, or you didn't like how the badge points was, how many badge points you had, drop a like on this video. Let's get this video to 300 likes. Bro, when I say it's a lot of builds that I made before and the attributes was horrible or the badge count is horrible. As you know, attributes correlate with badges. The more attributes you pick on certain categories, you get more badges. As you know, certain builds like a two-way slashing playmaker, that will be our base build for today. A two-way slashing playmaker. Because on this build, you can be a two-way slasher, a two-way slashing playmaker, as long as you change it multiple ways. It's based on how you upgrade it. But you know, for a two-way slashing playmaker, it mostly looks like this. So when you see the badge count for this build, you have 61 badges. But the one thing about this build, when you show the best badge count, look at the attributes. When you go to the attributes, everything looks fine once you get to the defense category. If you're on a defending playmaking build and you got defense in your build, you got 20 badges, you should be somewhat able to sacrifice some upgrades as attributes to get a block and a rebound. But if you have red in your build, just let anybody know, if you got red pie chart in your build, make sure when you build your build, bro, don't always lower, like, I know you try to get the best badge count, but also pay attention to the attributes and the stats. As you get to the attribute points, as you didn't know, when you change heights or change arm length on your player, it will change the stats on it. As you see, I get a +5 for having a certain amount of block. As I'm being 6'5", I get a better dunk stat being 6'5", and you get better stats on defensive wise being 6'5". But you do lose stats as well when you change heights. That's normal when it comes to building builds. You gotta just know where's a balance point of making a build. But also with the weight category, you should know when you go lowest weight, you have a better acceleration. You go highest weight, you have a better interior defense. That's one thing you want to know. And it will lower your speed here and there, but not really that much. But pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. When you get to the wingspan, you can go shortest wingspan if you want to, but mostly with shortest wingspan right now, you're gonna get a better three-pointer, a better ball control, and that will be it. But if you go max wingspan, the main things they're gonna drop is your shooting and playmaking. So whatever you just gained for having short wingspans, when you go max wingspan, that's what you're gonna lose. And then when you're gonna gain defensive stats. So anybody that makes a defensive build, most of the time, I prefer you at least go max wingspan or 2 from fully max. It's nothing wrong for having max wingspan on this type of build, because especially it can speed boost. This build can speed boost. So when you go max wing on this build, it still can speed boost if you get it to 99 overall. But one thing about that as well, a lot of people that makes builds, they try to think about, okay, is this good? This build's going to be good when I get it to 95. Because not everybody can get their builds to 99. You know how the struggle is for certain people to get builds to 99. As you know, it's almost the end of 2K and people still can't get builds to 99. So I understand why they go with the most badge points, because that +4 they get for being 99, most of them don't get it. They maybe get to 97, and that's the farthest they maybe ever been. So look, when I show you these attributes and you be like, okay, let me see your version of how you make this build. As you see, I want to let you know in the comment section, let me know which one is better. Would you prefer attributes or badges? Would you prefer the most badge points on a build or having better attributes? As you know, if you don't have a 60 block, you cannot get a block animation. I can't say that, let me get that right. You can't get a snatch block animation. You can't have a snatch block animation. If you got a 55 block, you have a possibility to get one. As long as you got rim protector on, you should be able to get one. But if you have anything lower than like a 55, you're not going to get a consistent block animation. But if you got anything over 55 and up, you're going to get a block animation. But hold on. When I show you my build of a two-way slashing playmaker, it kind of looks like this. So when I made my build, I had 10 extra badge points. So that answers your question if badge points are more important than attributes. If you don't have the extra 10 badge points, say if you're a play shot, a BP build, any builds like that, any offensive builds, you can still make a great build without having them plus 10 badges. That's one thing. But you can still get enough badge points to still make that build great, and you can build it off the most badge points. But if you are a legend, like I'm saying now, if you're a legend, you have 10 extra badge points or each category, you can sacrifice. If you don't have 10 extra badge points and you're trying to make an attribute build, like say if you want to have the same attributes I have, this build won't look the same as what you have. You will have 11, 6, 18, and 21. This build, horrible. It will be horrible for you. Even though you got the attributes, the defensive badges is perfect. You got 21 defensive badges. That's still good enough to play defense, get a block. Playmaking badges, you're going to be kind of iffy. You're going to have 18 playmaking badges. Shooting wise, you're only going to have 6 shooting badges. And finishing, you're only going to have 11 like you only have already. But when it comes to like offensive stuff like that, if you got a play shot, a BP, when it comes to builds like that, I try to find a balance with them builds. I try to at least have maybe 21, 20, but I was trying to find a balance to at least have 7 to 8 defensive badges on the builds. That's one thing when most people build their builds, they have maybe four finishing badges, 3 finishing badges, 22 or 23 and 23, and have like 5 to 6 defensive badges when they make that build. And then it's all right. Unless you want to hit legend, your mistakes or want to make up for the builds that you made before. But the actual stats of the build, if you messed up on them, you literally have to remake them. That's why I told you at the beginning of the video, most of the people that hit legend, they remake all their builds over unless they have tendencies on them. If you got tendency on the build, nobody's going to remake it unless you're getting tendencies again on that build. So when you don't know what tendencies are, they let you know to see if how much you're going to dunk the ball, or how much you're going to lay the ball up, or how many times you're going to foul somebody, or how many times you're not going to foul somebody. This is the tendency of just keep doing it over and over, or being able to do something. So when you're doing that, most people, they do not make certain builds. So make sure when you make your build, you try to make it as possible or best as possible when you can. So when you don't have them 10 extra badges, and like everybody else that's playing the game, and you're just trying to make a great build that fits your play style, fits how y'all play on the court, and how y'all run y'all lineups, you want to make sure you make it the best as possible. You want to go with the best badge counts. But if you have an extra 10 badges like me and other people that hit legend, like other YouTubers, like I told you, you can actually sacrifice. Like on my play shot, I can remake my play shot right now, and I can sacrifice a lot of attributes to make it still great. I don't need 30 shooting badges. I don't. But you might want 30 shooting badges. Or I don't need having 20 to 30 playmaking badges. But you might want 20, 30 playmaking badges. I might not need that, or you might want to have 18 defensive badges, but I might not need it. That's the thing about these builds. When you have a certain luxury of having an extra 10 badge points, it makes a build more effective, but I can't say it makes it more better to make, because them 10 extra badge points makes it more all around than what it usually is. So when you're making a build and you don't have extra 10 badge points, or you just want to make the build with the best possibility of being great, you should go with badge count. But when you go for badge counts and you watch them YouTube videos, make sure you watch multiple YouTube videos. Make sure you get multiple information on them builds. Don't just go with the first YouTube video you see and be like, okay, I like the badge count, I'm gonna make it. Watch multiple videos to see which build is going to fit you. When I make build videos, I try to take some inference from other videos, and I try to combine how I play. Most times I show you my builds, I show you what I'm going to use. If I know I'm only going to use 16 finishing badges, I'm only going to use 16 finishing badges. I don't need 25 if I can get 25. As in the future, now I have 26 finishing badges on my slasher. I didn't need 26, but it still made the build great. As you know, I went with attributes. So when you're going with defensive badges, playmaking badges, all the badges you can try to make or try to get on your build, you want to mostly try to go for the badge count if you don't have the 10 badge points. So when you're making that build, make sure pretty sure to pay attention to the badge attributes. So when you go to the attributes, when the attribute upgrades that you get, when they say like 400 or 471, 450, make sure you pay attention when you upgrading that category or that one placement that you want your 3-pointer. Make sure you put it to the precise attribute to get the badge. And don't forget your arms and your weight and your height. Remember that is a key thing where you getting your extra attributes at. So you upgrade a little on your block, you changing your height and your wingspan can get you a better block. But remember, you got longer arms, your jump shot is going to be slower. You got shorter arms, you're going to have a faster jump shot. You have lower arms, you're going to have better ball control. You have longer arms, your ball control is going to be a little lower, but you might be able to still be able to dribble, and you might have a better block when you have longer arms. So in the conclusion, if you don't have the 10 extra badge points, or you want to be able to make a build that's attribute wise, you have to be very precise of how you want to make it, because you will be left out with less badges than you usually would have to make that build. So badge count, make sure if you're going to make a build with the best badge counts, try to get the best attributes as well, but you have to sacrifice. But if you want the best attributes, you're going to have to sacrifice the best badge count. It's a 50-50 win-loss. So in conclusion, I prefer the best badge count. This is for all the people, because there's not that many. I can say it's a lot of legends, but most of the people that's watching this video is not legend. So you're going to go with the best badge count. I would prefer the best badge count, or somewhat a decent badge count that will get me through and be able to play defense, offense, and somewhat a finish to the hole. But a lot of people, you know how they play, they don't need finishing. But best badge count, I prefer best badge count. But if you're a legend, best attributes. But if you enjoyed this video and you haven't liked the video yet, you haven't subscribed, put on post notifications. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It been your man ChaMoma, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.